Hello and good morning, everyone. My name is Mriedu Kapoor, and on behalf of Vani.coach, I welcome both of you today. Thank you for connecting with me, Vignesh, and Dhanasekaran sir, for taking out time and being here and sharing your feedback about Vignesh's progress on Vani.coach.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So, sir, I will start with you. What were your expectations when Vignesh was nominated for this communication program?
Technically, I know Vignesh for quite some time.
Okay.
So he's one of the best talented technical manager. So I wanted to see this technical manager is converting into a real life leader. He has got all the capabilities. So my expectation when this program was started is, I know his capabilities. Definitely he can lead a big team. But some small nuances he may have to go through a proper systematic training program so that he can become a good leader. That's what my intention. Say for example, yes, his communication is good. Say for example, communication alone is not going to matter. Along with some body language, along with the maybe the tone variation, decibel variation, make something better. So these are all the things I expected at that point of time.
Okay.
Now, when you start leading, so he is one of the best person. In fact, if you see, we all get excited, but he will never get excited. He is cool and calm. So that is one of his specialty. I wanted to take this to next level. In fact, we are all maybe interacting and learning many things from Vignesh also.
Wow, wonderful, sir. And Vignesh, I'm sure it must be so inspiring to hear such amazing words from our manager. So I'm feeling so good when sir was describing and he was talking about you. So I'm sure you would feel amazing. You have been practicing on the Vani app for quite some time now. So why don't you share your overall Vani experience?
Vani experience is like more like a grateful experience, I would say. Say when Vani came into the picture, this platform was new to us, and we're not sure how we're going to improve us. But I see this app or the platform is quite a bold because we can record our own speech and we can hear the same. And this rubric which Vani has created is like wonderful. I can rate my own self. And once I rate my own self, then I can weigh where I lose and where I need to gain it with help of my team and also with help of my coach. I like to thank my coach, Ms. Aparna Wali. When in each and every weekly meeting, she used to guide us where I do mistake, where I need to correct it, and also like general sessions or any specific sessions to me, she used to guide me. With help of it, I can overcome or I have overcome my past mistakes and was quite useful. Say this platform is quite amazing where I have find out where I lack. Say I could understand that this communication need to be modified. Say with help of Vani, I understand that communication shall be reiterated or modified based on the end receiver. So if the end receiver is someone who doesn't understand the way of communication, then according to them, we change the type of communication. With the help of Vani, I could understand that first I need to listen a lot based on my end receiver. Based on their requirement, my communication has been varied, which has really helped me to attend many of my business meetings or client meetings, which I have made many success. This is a boon which I really want to thank Vani team and my manager for my nominating in this wonderful session.
Great to hear that, Vignesh. So, sir, I'll come back to you again now that he's been practicing for quite some time. And you told me about your expectations. So, what are the changes that you have observed in him now after he's been practicing on the app?
Yeah. Just before that, ma'am, I think, in fact, instead of I speak, even the Vani app or Vani weekly progress itself speaks about him. He has become continuously for 3 or 4 weeks star leader this one. So that is the effectiveness. So directly you can get the result there itself. I'm sure definitely whatever now he has practiced there, he started implementing it. In fact, I got opportunity. Me and Mr. Vignesh was in Assam with a client meeting. So I think just 10 days back.
Okay.
And I can see the difference. So the way he started explaining, the way he could able to communicate with impact, just not communication, with impact.
Right.
So that was, I feel, I could see that difference in last maybe 2-3 months.
Okay.
So maybe that is attributable definitely to Vani.coach.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I think, yes, when we ourselves are able to see that difference, Vignesh is also feeling that change. And you, as a manager, when you validate that, I think that becomes an icing on the cake. Vignesh, what motivated you to practice so consistently throughout the program?
Earlier, I had a vision to improve my communication. Maybe, as Sir already said, that communication is better, but I want to make it more burst and like storytelling or leading a team. Then, with help of continuous motivation from my team and managers, and also I would thank Ms. Aparna. She used to be follow up every week actually. This weekly call, and also this leadership emails and the continuous follow up with my HR team also. Say I used to get reminder emails from both Vani and also my own HR team, which they continuously follow up us, and they want us to follow this ideal goal, like how many training sessions have been done or how many weekly sessions have been done. They keep me monitoring. Maybe I can say that reminders given by both Vani team and HR team helped me to keep on track, which really motivated us to achieve this goal. I would thank both Vani team and also my HR team, along with my team of superiors and team members for this.
I'm sure the constant nudge from the coach definitely helps in practice. But what also counts is our own self-discipline. How motivated are we ourselves to improve and take out that time for ourselves and work on our self-development. So I think that's wonderful that you have been practicing every week and you have achieved results. What is that one key learning from the Vani Communication Fitness Program? And have you been able to demonstrate that in your everyday scenarios?
Earlier, I used to be a selective listener. Instead of a selective listener, now I become a wide listener, but a selective speaker now. Okay, so first I listen a lot and understand what I need to be collected from my listening skills, and then I pick it and selectively speak. That was one of the tools which Vani has impacted on me.
Okay, wonderful. Sir, how do you think his productivity has increased at the workplace because of Vani program?
So definitely, ma'am, there is a significant amount of improvement in the productivity in terms of when I leave it to him, the team. So today he is able to perform in a much better way. Earlier he used to take some X load, and today definitely he is able to take at least 1.5 to 1.75 X. So that's his improvement. That is because of so many other factors. Like he started now, he started listening more. He started maybe grasping everything and then putting it in the right way to communicate to people for a different hierarchy. So to boss, to subordinates, to peers, something like that. And then because of that, today his target is clear. So he wanted to conduct a team meeting. So he knows what is required, whose strength is what, how to communicate to him, how to make impact. So most of maybe to juniors, now he's become a role model. So that's the impact. So that directly gives the productivity because he is able to communicate, he is able to influence people, he is able to become a role model to them. Obviously, everybody is simply listening to him and just going ahead. So that is the impact.
Oh, wow, that's commendable, Vignesh. I'm so glad that I got this opportunity to interact with both of you and listen to such wonderful things that you have to say about Vani, and so the things that you are talking about your team member. I think that's amazing. Vignesh sir mentioned speak communication with seniors or your peers and subordinates. So if you can recall any recent experience where you had to communicate with your peers or subordinates and you felt that the communication left an impact, if you can share any such experience with us.
Maybe as I already said, like weekly meetings. Say earlier, I used to first speak and then understand from them. Now I ask them what is happening. First, I listen a lot with them, and then I understand the decision. Say, as I already mentioned, the listening skill has been improved. Say first, to be a good communicator, I need to be a good listener. That's what I understand now. So I listen a lot from my peers and subordinates and so that I can have an impact on the communication. Okay. First, I'll understand from them, and then collaboratively, then my communication will be directed. That's what I feel one of the things to be attended based on Vani.
Okay. So I gather from sir that you have become a role model for your peers and subordinates, but any feedback that they have shared with you, your peers?
They say that I've been like quite an observer now.
Okay.
Maybe like before, maybe like my way of communication would be direct, but now I've been quite intuitive and quite. I take some time to observe and then speak, which is the difference I could observe myself or my peers. The last 3 months, like a lot of Vani session and a lot of video feedbacks and video sessions, which has really impacted on me to have a lot of observations. My observation skills have been improved now.
Okay.
That's what the feedback they are giving me directly.
Wonderful. Vignesh, how do you think Vani is different from any other communication program?
Say other communication program, even they have coaches also, but this well, what we can say is we can record our own self and reiterate or listening many times. It understand that where we have shortfall, and this assessment on the one platform, we can say that where we are shortfalling is how to remove it. Say if I can take the post, maybe I can speak and record it. Same thing I can do in number of trials, so that I can say way of improvement. Say for example, when the initial session, some classes I had a score of very less, like 15 for 30. Then the second trial, I can improve my score. Third trial, this shows that practice makes perfect. This one year helps me to take a lot of practice. It's kind of maybe a recording. It keeps on my data list, a schedule list. So how much was my schedule? Say it is kind of data map, we can say, a communication data map, a communication listing, we can say, where it helps me to list where I stand. It is like how many hours I have spent on this app. It is not like one session for a minute or per day. Like how much time I spent on this really it have impact on my communication skill. This app, the main difference what I see is, say the recording, I can the same time I do get a pop up what I have done. Same time my coach also get it, so they can also rate me, so that my self assessment is correct or wrong. My coach can give me a perfect feedback based on self feedback and coach feedback. I can take my own feedback and then develop and redo. This is what I feel one is different from others.
Thank you so much, Vignesh, for sharing that. Now I have one last question, and so I would like you to answer that. Would you recommend Vani to your other team members?
Absolutely, no doubt, ma'am. This comes straight from heart. So you can take that as your full credit to Vani and team. So I'm sure, definitely, I'm going to recommend this.
Well, thank you so much. That was a very confident yes, and I could see that it was direct from the heart. Thank you, both of you, for connecting with me today. I had a wonderful time speaking to you and listening to your feedback. This kind of feedback really inspires us to do better and provide our learners the best experience that we have to offer. Thank you so much once again.